RLCS is the biggest competition in Rocket League and is what every pro player dreams of winning. The first ever season was in 2015, and it's fair to say players have improved a lot since then. Today, we're going to be looking at the 10 most iconic goals scored across all seasons up until now. When picking the goals, the main thing I considered was their significance and not just mechanical skill. Obviously, these are my opinions, so if you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. So my friend Brick has made an amazing montage of these 10 goals that we will watch first, and after I'll go through each one and talk about what makes it such an insane goal. But before all that, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which I'm really excited to have on the channel. Opera GX Browser is the world's first browser for gamers, and it's free to download. It is a tailored browser for the gaming community. There's an amazing feature called GX Control that allows you to enhance your PC's performance whilst gaming and having the browser open. You can limit how much RAM and CPU is being used, so your gameplay will be unaffected if you want to have a live stream or YouTube video on in the background. Another awesome feature is GX Corner, which allows you to stay up to date with free games, newest games, and breaking gaming news, all in one easily accessible place. The best feature for me is the integrated Twitch and Discord on the sidebar, so if your favourite streamer goes live, you'll get the notification instantly and can start watching them. You can add any social platforms you want on the sidebar, like Twitter, Instagram, and more for quick access whenever you like. Along with all this, you can customize how your browser looks. You can change the background, the color, the fonts, however you want. You can also use the hot tabs killer to identify the most resource draining tabs. To top it all off, there's a button that forces brightly designed pages to become dark to stop that blinding glare, and also a video pop-out feature so you can browse or study while watching. Opera GX is free to download, so please check the description for the download link and let me know in the comments your favorite feature of the browser. Okay, so now we're going to watch Brick's amazing montage, and then we will go through why each goal is so iconic.
Baby, this is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's a knife for eye. One day you will see what you made of me. Found my inner peace. You are to release in the dead of night. In the dead of night.
As always, Brick has done an amazing job, so be sure to go show him some support after the video. Alright, so what better place to start the list than with a Cuxer pinch from the man himself. Cuxer scored this against Team Secret in week 5 of League play in Season 5. The reason this is so iconic is because Cuxer was able to consistently score these way before any other pro could, hence why the pinch is named after him.
Sure will need to send it away, he makes the touch. Oh, what? No, no way. What? Are you kidding me? Look at this pinch from Cuxer. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. 124 kilometers per hour.
Cooks. I know you were talking about how much you like the Batmobile.
Next up, we have Garrett G's famous double fake against Flipside Tactics from RLCS Season 3 Worlds. Greasy hits the ball slowly in front of their own goal, and Garrett capitalizes on the opportunity knowing the defenders will panic.
Gonna try and extend it. Fireburner wraps it around. Garrett G moves up. The screen plays. They pull out the Garrett! The demolition! It's a 3-goal game!
He baited them so hard for this! The play had been so fast-paced, he just stopped. Markey and Greasy missing that, and Cuxer getting demolished. All of Flipside removed off the pitch.
NRG went on to win the series 3-2, but lost to Mocket in the winners finals, and also lost to Northern Gaming in the losers finals. That brings us to the next goal, which Devo scored in the grand finals against Mocket Esports in Game 5. Devo is well known for his insane double touches, but at the time, scoring something like this in a grand finals was absolutely insane.
They're not really sure who's going to go for the clears. Devo looks for the pressure. Open net, can he double tap this in? Oh my goodness! The Oceania region named that move after this player, and look at him perform here on the world stage.
Reading Fairy Peak's first touch, what is that? An absolute monster!
Northern Gaming went on to win this series and the one following, crowning them RLCS Season 3 World Champions, with Turbo substituting in for Maestro who couldn't play. It's also worth mentioning that Devo got awarded the Season 3 World's MVP. Skipping ahead to Season 5 Grand Finals, that I'm sure many of you have heard about a lot before, but it just can't be missed out. In Game 2 of the first best of 7, Garrett G gets bumped into the ceiling, manages to recover, and smashes it into the goal off the left post.
Steals the mid boost as well, that's going to slow down Team Dignitas, who are now on the defensive. Still 0 goes. Oh my goodness! Oh my Garrett! They don't come any better than that.
We will come back to talk about what happened in the Season 5 Grand Finals later. For now, let's move ahead to the Season 7 Grand Finals, which was Renault Vitality against G2. In Game 1, G2 were up a goal as the clock hit 0 seconds. Somehow, Renault Vitality kept the ball up and Scrub Killer scores, sending the game to overtime.
Heading out to kill it, JNAPS blows it downfield, Fairy Peak. Midfield, he's under one, Fairy Peak carrying this to get it up, into the back wall, Scrub Killer scores! 0 seconds, unbelievable! The game is not over until that ball touches the ground. A hard lesson to learn, but Scrub Killer will teach it to you.
Vitality actually went on to win the overtime and won the championship in 5 games. Season 6 is probably one of my favourite seasons of RLCS due to Cloud9's crazy run through the lower bracket to face the undefeatable Dignitas in the finals. After beating them in the first best of 7 to reset the bracket, they continued their momentum into the second series. 3-1 up and looking to close the series, Squishy destroys the defence with this flip reset and Torment cleans up at the end.
Squishy pounces to himself.
He gets
flip
it.
reset. Can he do it? Squishy
Does it go in?
Torment finishes it off. What a play from Squishy and Cloud9.
Cloud9 won this game and were crowned RLCS Season 6 World Champions. Okay, so a big throwback to Season 1 now. iBuyPower were against Flipside Tactics on day 1 of Worlds. Game 4 went to overtime, but it was over pretty quickly when Over0 scored this air dribble to dunk, which at the time was just absolutely crazy.
Defense coming out from this iBuyPower team.
Defense and iBuyPower, not things you usually talk about at the same time. He's carrying it. Granova, they can put it in! They stay alive! We go to Game 5.
What was this coming off the wall? Dribbling in with that Batmobile, spinning it, and that rotation from Over0 was so well done.
iBuyPower went on to win the entire tournament, defeating Flipside yet again in the grand finals. Okay, so we're now into the top 3, and if you haven't seen these goals before, I'm going to assume you're new to Rocket League or you live under a rock. My number 3 pick is Justin's championship winning redirect against Vitality in Season 8. You can really see how much this first ever win meant to the Itsjoeboi.
Great play to this corner. Fairy Peak, he's got past 2 players, looks for a bump, Garrett G clears line.
Justin! LRG do what they could not do before! Justin, his 0-second goal kept their hopes alive in London, and now an overtime goal fulfilled their dreams of a world championship.
My choice for the second most iconic goal in Rocket League history is Squishy's ceiling shot fake against Method in Season 4. At the time, this was unheard of to score on stage and was easily the best goal scored in Rocket League.
Now in the final minute, this was the scoreline in Game 3. Cloud9 unable to take it, but Squishy now with a steal! He puts it through! He's been going for this stuff all season, and he pulls it off here in the most clutch moments. The player to invent the shot himself to get the delayed front flip.
Cloud9 did lose the series sadly and finished 3rd in their first ever RLCS. Alright, I'm sure you guys aren't surprised to see this goal as the most iconic one in history, and would probably roast me if it wasn't number 1. Of course, the goal I'm talking about is Justin's 0-second equaliser in the final game of Season 5, and it just will never get old no matter how many times I watch it.
Final Panda puts it the long way, and it's almost there. Justin keeps it alive. Turbo pass it there. Bounces
into the corner.
Energy still around. Justin is there for the shot.
Justin!
This is Rocket League!
I wonder how many of you can quote that goal word for word at this point. Anyway, that is my choice for the 10 most iconic goals in Rocket League history. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Please consider liking and subscribing if you're new. Don't forget to download Opera GX for free. The link will be at the top of the description, and I'll see you in the next video.